नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्ठिकी reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 1, and Text 12. Sutta Janasi Badram Te Sutta Janasi Badram Te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Devakyam Vasudevasya Jataha Yasya Chidishaya Jato Yasya Chidishaya Sutta Janasi Badram Te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chidishaya Sutta Janasi Badram Te Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chidishaya More Matajis. Sutta, O Sutta Goswami, Janasi, you know, Badramte, all blessings upon you, Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead, Satvatam, of the pure devotees, Patihi, the protector, Devakyam, in the womb of Devaki, Vasudevasya, by Vasudeva, Jataha, born of, Yasya, for the purpose of, Chikirshaya, executing. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Translation. All blessings upon you, O Sutta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. Please repeat. All blessings upon you, O Sutta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. Purport by Sri Prabhupada. Bhagavan means the Almighty God, who is the controller of all opulence, power, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. He is the protector of his pure devotees. Although God is equally disposed to everyone, he is especially inclined to his devotees. Sat means the absolute truth, and persons who are servitors of the absolute truth are called Sattvatas. And the personality of Godhead, who protects such pure devotees, is known as the protector of the Sattvatas. Bhadram Te, or blessings upon you, indicates the sage's anxiety to know the absolute truth from the speaker. Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appeared to Devaki, the son of Vasudeva. Vasudeva is the symbol of, the wife of Vasudeva. Vasudeva is the symbol of the transcendental position wherein the appearance of the Supreme Lord take place. संस्तभक्तृदान्त परपोतो मज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So the sages at Naimisharanya, very eager to understand about the son of Devaki, that is Krishna. So without waiting for too long, they immediately come to the subject of Krishna. Because they know Krishna as the absolute truth. Absolute truth means it is not dependent on any other truth. It is on its own, it stands as a truth. It's called absolute truth. Currently, we are in a world where we see only relative truth. That means one truth will be dependent on some other truth. For example, in our school applications or anywhere, if you write the student's name, they immediately ask the father's name. It's all connected. Or the mother's name. There is a dependency. To understand who is he, we have to look at his other details. So, the relative truth, the nature is that it changes. The truth in this world continuously changes, and but there is one truth that remains permanent, doesn't change. Even though the relative truth may be changing, but it doesn't change. And that truth is called absolute truth. And interestingly, that absolute truth is a personality. The unchanging reality is a supreme personality of Godhead. So, this all-pervading absolute truth is known as son of Vasudeva. See, Krishna, he has lot of names based on his pastimes. For example, he accepted Devaki and Vasudeva as parents So that's why he is known as Vasudeva. There's a difference between these two names. Vasudeva means father. Vasudeva is son of Vasudeva, that is Krishna. Vasudeva. So, uh, similarly, he is known as Devaki Putra. Shankaracharya, he explains in Bhagavad Gita that eko namaha Devaki Putra, eko shastraha Devaki Putra Gita. He says, let there be only one shastra in the entire world. And what is that? Devaki Putra Gita. The uh, who is Devaki Putra? Krishna Gita means. So Shankaracharya is saying there shall be only one scripture, which is Bhagavad Gita. And then Eko Devaha Devaki Putraha. Let there be only one God, and that is Krishna. And then he also recommends there is only one name, that is the name of the Supreme Lord, Krishna. So, in the entire Vedic literature, in the Bhagavatam, conclusively it is proven that Krishna is the absolute truth, unchanging personality, Shashvata, is permanent personality of Godhead. And so here they are interested to know, O Sutta Goswami, all blessings unto you. They are blessing the speaker. The speaker is also wanting to receive the blessings of the other Vaishnavas who are listening, because in the absolute platform there is no difference between one who speaks and one who hears, because both are doing service to Krishna. So here the sages are offering their blessings to Sutta Goswami, and they are requesting him, what is the purpose? Why Krishna appeared as son of Devaki and Vasudeva? Actually, God means he is the father of everybody. Original personality. That means he should not have anybody above. He should not have any father or mother. Then how is it that he has a father, Vasudeva, and how is it that he has a mother like Devaki, and later on he accepts Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda as father and mother? How is that? What is the secret? What is this purpose? Actually, it is a fact that there is nobody beyond the Supreme Lord. This is the definition of Supreme. That means there is nobody equal or there is nobody superior to such a personality. Then only we should be called a Supreme Personality of God. This is the definition. So if the God is the Supreme Personality, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then how can he have a father and mother? So it is explained in the Shastra that we all have an intimate relationship with the Supreme Lord. It's not that we are disconnected from Krishna. Our intimate relation is with the Lord, with the God. This is the philosophy of Bhagavatam. But as soon as we forgotten that relationship, then we go through a lot of kleshas, lot of miseries. Our misery is only because we have forgotten Krishna in that area. In a particular area, let us say you have some misery. That means their connection with Krishna is lost. But as soon as you have a connection, if you can connect everything to Krishna, then everywhere you have no issue. So this is the secret. How we can connect, establish ourselves with Sri Krishna. This is the goal of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, it is said that each jiva has their own unique relationship with the Almighty Lord. Very unique, very special, very loving. And Krishna is not an ordinary personality. Uh, Here Prabhupada is mentioning Bhagavan Sattvatam Pati. Here Krishna is referred to as Bhagavan. Bhagavan means the possessor of Bhaga. Bhagavan. Possessor of Bhaga means opulences. So, the Vedic literature, that means the Vyasadeva who wrote all this Vedic literature, his father's name is Parashara Muni. So, Parashara Muni, he analyzes how a person becomes attractive, how a personality becomes very attractive to us. Interesting, no? Because we all want to be attractive also. Right? So, the attractiveness, the theory of attractiveness is explained by Parashara. He says anybody has these six opulences, six features, opulences, then he becomes very attractive. And so, for example, Aishwaryasya, the first opulence is Aishwarya. That means wealth. Wealth attracts every living entity. Sometimes we feel, why am I getting attracted to wealth? It's not a problem with you. It's actually all of us have that attraction. Because originally we are attracted to Krishna. Krishna is very opulent. Particularly Krishna's form as Vishnu is extremely attractive to particularly South Indians. Because we got used to Srinivasa and when Lordships comes in very simple form, sometimes we may not see. But then Krishna is very opulent, very wealthy. You can say, tell me how is he very wealthy. Just to give an example, when Krishna was on the planet, in our planet, Krishna visits our planet, and when he comes down, he is known as incarnate. That is known as incarnation. Incarnation means he comes down from his own abode, from the transcendental abode, and he comes to our world. And he comes to our world to handle our issues, to sort out our issues, to enhance the happiness of this planet. So when he came, in Dwaraka particularly, he has exhibited unlimited opulence. One of the interesting features of Krishna is that, he married how many? 16,108 wives. Now this is God. If anybody else can marry 16,108 and able to survive, then we will accept that he is God. So, when Lord married so many, and so obviously, he has to give time to every wife, and also he has to take care of their necessities. It is said that he created 16,108 palaces. And then he expanded himself into 16,108 forms. And each form was living with one wife. All these forms are one. Same Krishna only, but he expanded into 16,100. It is said that a perfect yogi can expand into 8 forms. Now imagine Krishna, what kind of a yogi he is. After all, he is the original yogi. He is the Supreme Personality. So 16,108, and that's the kind of opulence he has exhibited. So Aishwaryasya Samagrasya, he exhibited all the opulences. Now one quality of Krishna is beautiful. Beauty attracts us. Like wealth attracts us, beauty also attracts us. That's why the whole film industry, where the heroes or the heroines, because of their beauty, they attract millions of followers, and they have so much of other name and fame also. So that's the beauty it attracts. Then one more thing that attracts is fame, name and fame. He may not be looking beautiful, or he may not be very healthy, very wealthy, but still he can be famous. Say Gandhi ji, or Kalam ji, or many other people are there, they're famous for their own qualities or ability, right? They're famous like that. So that is in our uh, material world, but Krishna is all famous. 5,000 years ago, Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. Even now, Krishna is famous. Hare Krishna is famous all over the world. Hare Krishna means Krishna, right? Whereas these leaders, political leaders or other leaders, they may be famous for 100 years, 200 years. After that, nobody actually remembers. The fame goes on decreasing. Krishna's fame, you will see, never decreases. Ramachandra's fame, you will see, never decreases. This is the Lordship. Then knowledge, Krishna, knowledge, unlimited knowledge. Look at this Bhagavad Gita, just 700 slokas. The whole world is studying every day just to understand these 700 slokas. Now, can you believe? And that knowledge is relevant even today. It's not vanished into the oblivion. 5,000 years ago it was spoken, but even today it is current, live, and then people are discussing. Like today, on a Sunday morning, we're all discussing. So this is Krishna's knowledge. So, and then power. Krishna has exhibited his power. For example, as a small child, he lifted a Govardhana hill, a big mountain. Actually, these things sometimes look a little unbelievable for us, but for the Supreme Lord, this exhibition of power is actually very insignificant. It is nothing very special to him, because as a personality, he is all powerful. Actually, by hearing these descriptions, we should understand that there is a category of personalities. They're supremely powerful than us, the human beings. We should recognize that there is a different category of personalities. They are known as Vishnu Tattva, Vishnu category. Krishna, Rama, Varaha, Narasimha, Balaji. This is a separate category of personalities exist, and we are all related to such personalities. If we can understand this, that yes, obviously there are extremely powerful personalities are there in existence, and good news is that I am related very closely with such personalities. I belong to his family. So, Krishna is the Supreme Personality. So then, here it is, that's why he is known as Bhagavan, Satvatampati. He is also known as protector of the Vaishnavas. If anybody recognizes this relationship, that yes, Krishna is great, Supreme Lord, I am tiny, let me become devotee, surrender to him, and then seek his protection. And Krishna is known as Satvatampati. He He is ready to protect his devotees. Uh, recently we celebrated this festival, Varaha Dwadasi. The Lord's appearance as a Varaha. In our language, Varaha means a forest hog, um, not the ones we see in the municipalities. But actually, that description is also just for our language sake. Now, the question that everybody has is that why is it that Krishna comes as a hog? Sometimes he comes as a tortoise. Sometimes he comes as a half lion and half human, like Narasimha. What are these? And you will see some people explaining, no, this is all evolution of the species and how they. But actually, these are not the answers. So that's why the sages, they are not speculating. They are not trying to figure out their own reasons. They are asking the Sutta Goswami. Oh sage, please let us know what is the purpose. Why Krishna comes like this? For example, why he comes like a Varaha? Hmm? Or why he comes like a Narasimha? Varaha, of course, there is a reason why he comes like that. Prabhupada gives an interesting example. This is during British time. The Prime Minister was uh, Gladstone, Mr. Gladstone. And so one visitor, he wanted to see the Prime Minister, and he gets an appointment, and then he goes to the, actually he's in the house, he goes to the house. And then the secretary says, Prime Minister is busy inside, kindly wait. So this man waits for almost 1 hour. Appointment is there, time is there, everything is, but he is waiting for 1 hour. And then still there is no indication that the Prime Minister will come out. And so he became curious. What is happening inside? So without telling anybody, he somehow finds a little hole in the door, trying to see what is he doing inside. So when he opened the door a little bit like that, he was shocked to see that the Prime Minister is carrying his grandson on the back and is playing like a goda. They say, no, chal chal goda, chala ki goda. And then, so the Prime Minister is playing the role of a small goda, and then the grandson is playing chalo, chalo, chalo. Like that. Prime Minister of Britain means, the entire earthly planet, most of the planet is under their control. He is the Prime Minister and is playing the role of a goda. Now the question is, why did Prime Minister become a donkey or an ass? He is not an ass. Then, why is he playing that? Just to enhance the pleasure. The pleasure of playing with the grandchildren, children. This is the mood of the Supreme Lord. He comes here to play with us, to give us happiness, to play with us, to engage us in his leelas. This is Krishna's purpose. The existence, what is the law of existence? What is the purpose of this existence? Sometimes we get that question. What is the purpose? The purpose is ever increasing happiness. That's all. Anandamayo abhyasat. This is Vedic aphorism. The whole creation, the whole existence is meant for just enhancing the pleasure, of Krishna and all the living entities. This is the existence. So, to remind us of that goal, to actually give a hint of that goal. What is the goal? To just enjoy. Go on increasing our enjoyment, but in relation to God. Godly enjoyment. Godly enjoyment, that's the idea. So here Sattvatam means Vaishnavas. Anybody who accepted Vishnu or Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead is a Vaishnava. All of you are Vaishnavas. And so they Vaishnavas are known as Sattvatam. Sat means permanent. Here it is said, Sat means absolute truth, and that means permanent. And the Sattvatam means the Vaishnava. Vaishnavas are going to be permanent. Anybody who accepts Vishnu, Krishna, they remain eternally existing. There is no, they will not be vanquished. The philosophy that this life is all in all, and at the end of it there is no more life, and we are going to be just Bhasmi Bhutasya, we are going to be ash one day. No, Bhagavatam doesn't take that view. One day we are not going to be Telugulo Budida. After when you burn a body, what will happen? Actually, it is said by Shastra, ultimately our body has final destination three types. One is it can become an ash, like in Hindus they burn the body, or it can become uh, it can become stool. In some cultures they throw the bodies away, and which will be eaten by many other animals, and then it turns into stool of that animal. And then there is one more where it becomes part of the earth. It becomes a food for the earth. So whole life we are investing our time and energy on this body. Every day we decorate and we take care so much. Okay, but in the end, what is the destination of this body? It looks very harsh, but these are the only three possibilities. but, but the good news is that we are not this body. We are actually eternal beings caught up inside this body. And we have an eternal life, an all blissful life possible in association with the Supreme Lord. So that is Sattvata. And Krishna is known as Sattvatam Pati. He is the leader, he is the protector of all the Sattvatas. So here the sages are asking, O Sutta Goswami, please let us know what is the purpose. Why Krishna appeared as son of Vasudeva and Devaki? One answer we understood: enhance, lighten the burden in this world, and enhance the pleasure. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains the macro level purpose why he comes. He says, Yada yada dharmasya glani bhavati bharata. Whenever there is a dharma is declining, then Krishna comes to restore. Why dharma has to be restored? If dharma is not there, there is no peace in the society. Everybody will be harassed by a lot of miseries. So that's why Krishna comes to establish the dharma. And then when he comes here, what does he do? Paritranaya sadhuna. He protects the devotees, godly elements, and vinashaya dushkatam. He destroys the demoniac influences. This is the purpose of God. He destroys the demoniac influences, and then he protects the godly devotees. So this is the purpose. So now in this age, we are seeing that there is so much of degradation of dharma, and we are obviously seeing, there are a lot of quarrels and peace is in pieces. There is no peace. So then where is the, Krishna promised in Bhagavad Gita that he would come down to establish the dharma. Where is he? So Shastra explains that Krishna, he comes down, Krishna and Baladam, they personally come down as Sri Gaura, and they establish this Sankirtan movement. They gave this process of chanting Hare Krishna. They have simplified the entire wisdom, and they gave this simple process of dharma. What is that? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So if we can chant this mantra, we are part of godly team of God, Krishna, the Dharma. And to take up this mantra, chanting this mantra, no qualifications are expected. There is no discrimination of, say, the gender, or caste, or religion, or area, or country, or species. Any species can chant also, it's like that. So there is a simplified but at the same time a very powerful process, ancient process of this mantra meditation, and that is been recommended in the Shastra, that is to chant Hare Krishna and nicely hear. So if a devotee respectfully serves the holy name, he becomes extremely fortunate. Because holy name is the current incarnation. Kalikale Namarupa Krishna Avatar. Krishna has come in the form of Shabda. Shabda means name. So, when we say a name, Krishna, then there is a Shabda we are hearing. That very Shabda is as powerful as Krishna. The Shabda is as powerful as Krishna. Actually, we are touching Krishna. So, by Lord's grace, we all have an easy access to His association. We all want to experience God. That easy access has come in the form of this holy name. So, with faith and with bhakti, with devotion, if somebody serves this holy name throughout the day, his life will increasingly become lighter, happier, free from all the other things that are pulling him down. So, this mantra has 16 words, and respectfully we should chant each and every word. Entire 16 words have to be pronounced nicely, and then we have to hear simultaneously. As we chant, hear. That's all. Don't allow the mind to think about any other subject. If the mind goes here and there, just increase your sound. Hare Krishna, like that. And then attract the mind back. This is the secret. No thinking. We should just focus on hearing. More and more we should hear. And then this holy name should be served throughout the day. For example, today we will be chanting one round now, but then say after the class is over, we will be back to your homes or your offices or your colleges or wherever. Whenever possible, we should keep chanting. Counting and chanting, that is Prabhupada ji, our spiritual master, Prabhupada, he has given the number 16 rounds. But after 16 also we should chant. Throughout the day, as much as possible, we should take shelter of this incarnation. Lord is already available. And his Satvatam Pati is the protector of Vaishnavas. So, if we can attain Krishna, then what else is left to attain? Hmm? He is the owner of all the opulences. Why we should ask for this thing and that thing? Without keeping any motivation in mind, we should just invoke Krishna. We should attain Krishna by chanting this Hare Krishna. So this is the secret. This dharma is universal dharma, and anybody who takes it up, he will be fortunate. Any questions?
You mentioned that Shankaracharya has said that there will be one scripture and that is said is Bhagavad Gita. One Lord which will be Krishna. Where does it go?
This Shankaracharya has written Gita Mahatmya. Is a glorification of Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada quotes this in the Bhagavad Gita introduction. So in the introduction, if you see the last introduction in the end, this shloka is quoted, where Shankaracharya says that let there be one God, let there be one scripture, let there be one mantra, he says, and Tasya Namani, that one mantra is his name, Krishna. And then let there be only one seva, and that is Krishna seva. See, actually, this is the truth and the power of this age. Just focus on Krishna, everything is done. All Acharya says this. Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, and Nimbarkacharya, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and our spiritual master. Everybody repeats the same because Krishna and his holy name is the only way. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam. Kalau Nastiva, 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 Gatiranyada. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. 3 times it is saying. There is no other way. Because sometimes you may say, no, Karma Yoga may work, no other way. Jnana Yoga may work, no other way. One more, maybe Ashtanga Yoga may work, no other way. So all the questions are answered by 3 times denying any other way. Actually, it is said, according to Vedic custom, if something is stressed thrice, 3 times repeated, that means it is final. It is final. So that is the beauty. Any other? Yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. So, in this world, there are 2 major categories of people. One are believers, are the devotees of the Lord, and there are atheistic, demoniac mentality. That kind of a people are there. These 2 categories are always present in this world from the creation. You know, in the beginning of creation, there is the whole population came from Kashyapa. Kashyapa has 2 wives, Diti and Aditi. So Kashyapa, he has 2 wives. Aditi means all the devatas. Mother is Aditi. Diti is all the demons. So father of demons and demigods, same. Kashyapa only. But he has 2 wives and then those other. So these demons are always having rivalry with the demigods. Although they are supposed to be brothers. One family only, Kashyapa. So This rivalry is always there between the demons and the. So, whenever there is a rivalry like that, and when the demons take over the control, then they used to put the devotees into great hardship. And to protect the devotees from that hardship, then Lord descends. He descends as an incarnation and he kills those demoniac entities and then establishes the devotees' supremacy or the sovereignty. Actually, there is one more meaning to this Satvatampati. He is always eager to glorify Vaishnavas. Not only the pure devotee, even all Vaishnavas. Lord's eagerness is to promote his obedient children. Demons are like his disobedient, arrogant children. They are also children only. Ultimately, everybody is a child of the Supreme Lord only. But then they are completely, averse to obeying God. So they will have to go through some purificatory process. Finally, they will come to their senses, and then they will also become an obedient son of the Father. So when Krishna he kills the demons, what happens is the demon he the body is killed, the sinful body is been killed, so the soul goes and merges into Brahmajyoti. The demon's destination is they will merge into Brahmajyoti. That's why Shastra is saying we should not try explicitly to merge into Brahmajyoti. After all, that is the destination of demons. Why should a devotee look for such a liberation? Brahmajyoti is available to even demons. Why should we look for that? So some processes are there today. They are called Mayavadis. They say there is an unlimited Nirakar and Aghata, all pervading, that oneness, that Jyoti, that light into which we have to merge, we have to expand, we have to part of that Jyoti, and then one day to become one with that is our goal, one with that ultimate, unlimited silence, that is our goal. These are all the destinations which are meant for demons. When Krishna kills somebody, he goes and merges into that Brahmajyoti. Why should we aspire? Then what is our destination? In that unlimited Brahmajyoti, there are Vaikuntha planets. And within each Vaikuntha planet, there is one Vishnu incarnation. Narsimha, there is one planet. Narayan, one planet. Ramachandra, one planet. And all the devotees of such avatara, they will go and reside with the Lord in great ecstasy. They will enjoy the life in that planet. So this is the asana. So in this world, these demons and devotee clashes are always there. Long, long ago, what used to happen? The demons used to be in some other planets, Patala. Devatas used to be in higher planets. And then demons, when they become very strong, like Hiranyaksha, there is one very big demon, Hiranyaksha. See, demon means he understands the material laws very nicely. They are very actually they are very big scientists also. These demons. So they know the principles by which they can topple the universal order. Hiranyaksha, what he did, he tried to take away the earthly planet from its orbit and trying to submerge it into the ocean within the universe known as Garbhodaka ocean. So our universe is considered like an egg-shaped one. So anda means egg-shaped. So within the universe, the Lord Vishnu is present as Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. And from his Nabhi comes one lotus. You have seen that picture, no? There's a Vishnu under the Nabhi. Actually, the creation, how it happened, is a very interesting discussion. I'll come to that. So, uh, the Lord is lying on this Garbhoda ocean, which is half full of the universe, it is half full, and all the planetary systems are within that lotus stem. All the 14 planetary systems are within that stem, that lotus stem. Topmost planet is Brahma, and that's called Satyaloka. That's where he resides. So this Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is also known as Padmanabha. If you go to Kerala, there is a Padmanabha Swami temple. Recently they found when the pujari is cleaning the deity, then suddenly he found that the big layer of gold is there on the entire lordship. So now you can see the whole gold kavacha and all that. It is hidden, but now Lord revealed his more opulence and unto the devotees. So similarly, he reveals at a particular time, like Ayodhya, going on, but at this particular time, Krishna, Ramachandra decided. So they revealed themselves, and then you will see in this next many decades to come, this dharma, particularly chanting of Hare Krishna, this holy names, Bhagavad Dharma, it will be spread like anything. The world is looking for peace and prosperity, and the last 2000 years is a turmoil. The world has not seen the peace. So, people are looking for this a peaceful practice of Krishna consciousness. For example, here we are not going to tell any of you to go and kill somebody or chase somebody, no. Uh, this Bhagavad Dharma means that which removes all hatred, that which removes all hatred from the heart. See, such a nice philosophy. It removes all envy and hatred from our hearts. This is Bhagavad Dharma. So, we're fortunate, we will see those philosophy more and more. So, uh, what am I explaining? So, like that, when the demons were in separate planets, gradually it is said that they were in the same planet but on different countries, like Sri Lanka and India are different places. The demon was there, and so Ramachandra went there. And then in Kali Yuga, it is said that both demons and devotees are inside the same body. There was no clear segregation like in previous ages. There, oh, he's a demon, we know clearly. And then he will not bend 1 inch from his demoniac tendency. That is demon. But here in Kali Yuga, each one of us, we have godly qualities. Actually, people are nicely behaved, but sometimes we see some aberration, something going wrong, some bad habit, or this and that. So that's why here in this age, Lord's incarnation decided that he is not going to kill people, but he is going to kill the demoniac qualities. The demoniac tendencies will be killed. Just by chanting Hare Krishna, that avatara will take away all our demoniac, bad, rash, harsh, proud, all those qualities will go. Dhambo, Pratishtha, yeah, there are some qualities are there in Bhagavad Gita. So, all these qualities will be taken away by God. Because we are suffering because of those qualities. It is bringing us a lot of infamy. It is bringing me a lot of difficulties in my life. My Lord Krishna, please kill these demons in my heart. Narsimha, please enter my heart because there are a lot of demons there. You can please kill all of them. So we can invite Lord Narsimha there and so that we can remove all the inauspiciousness in our hearts. So that's a good question. As uh, Krishna is not creating troubles for the devotees, but when the demons create troubles, Krishna appears to relieve the devotees from the troubles. Certainly he will come. So whenever we are in danger, simply chant Hare Krishna. You are traveling, chant Hare Krishna. Morning time you are jogging, chant Hare Krishna. Or you are cooking, chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Washing machine, pressing button, Hare Krishna. Or one more chapati, Hare Krishna. You will become very rich. Very rich in association with Krishna. Similarly, let us say your computer, whatever IT professional, if you are typing something, chant Hare Krishna do. You are signing some check, chant Hare Krishna. Like that, add Krishna to our day-to-day life. That is success.